Hi everyone, my name is Jack and I work in the performance team here at Push, and today I'm going to take you through a deck on challenges and triumphs examples in the B2B tech space. Now, if you're in this industry or vertical, you'll understand that finding sales qualified leads can be very difficult, and often they come at quite an expensive cost per acquisition. Now, the reason they can be so expensive and difficult to find is that generally B2B tech products can be very expensive and very niche at the same time. So really trying to find that high intent individual takes a lot of investment and also a lot of market research to make sure that you get it right. And that's generally why it's so difficult to find. Now, one of my clients, we tried a prior strategy and we took a lot of learnings from it because it just didn't work. And since then, we've managed to improve results significantly, but it's always good to reflect on how things were previously and how we could improve. So when we look at the initial client results, we ran this strategy through December 2020 to March 2021. And you can just see the spend was quite significant with only 4 leads and the CPA being extremely expensive. Now, when we take a look at that strategy, it just wasn't built for what we needed because it didn't consider a full funnel approach. Now, we made recommendations off the back of that and then actions were taken to improve performance. Now, the way we found a solution was addressing the current strategy. We recommended a few different actions, all of which allowed us to maximize the efficiency of investment whilst promoting the importance of sales qualified leads. There was a real focus on ensuring that when we find a potential client, we make sure that they're appropriate for the business. Now, there were 3 key ways which we did this. So there was the account structure, so incorporating new strategies and tactics in the account build that would really make it efficient. Secondly, lead classification. So ensuring there is a process in place to define lead quality and ensure that we can learn from that as well. And then finally, the location, the really basic one, focusing on a primary market until we've got it right and then expanding internationally. So what you can see on your right here is a sales funnel. So generally this is top of funnel. So awareness stage, making people aware of who you are. Then you get the mid funnel. So you have interest and then desire. And then bottom of funnel is action, when someone actually converts. Now, conversions are sort of an actual investment. So you can have a softer conversion in the mid funnel, but action is really sort of they're now a client of yours. So when we actually look at what we did in the account structure, we actually opted to promote a mid funnel conversion action. And this was focused on an ebook. So ebook downloads and making people aware of the brand, not awareness, but getting them interested in the brand, making them desire to work with my client. Now, with this in mind, we were able to, promote that interest, promote that desire to work with the company in the consideration phase. And what this allowed us to do is move people down the funnel. So when they do convert, it will be through an always on brand campaign. So generally, if you get a lead here, what you want to do is you want to warm them up. So we warm them up with the ebook, have that desire for the brand, and then we move them down the funnel to bottom of funnel actions. Now, so that was the first thing we did in terms of approaching a new campaign structure with a mid-funnel conversion action. Second thing was defining the lead quality. So we use a traffic light system, really basic. And what it allowed us to do is just determine what classified a good lead, what classified a bad lead. And so we were able to optimize our campaigns towards sales qualified leads in green, marketing qualified leads in amber, and also just not relevant in red. So yeah, this was really, really important, enabling us to, improve targeting and make sure that we are looking at the right individuals for where we want to show the brand and really, again, looking back at that funnel, increase desire and hopefully action off the back of that. And then the third thing was target market. So they're based in the UK, so that's really their primary market, but they also operate in some cases in the US and other markets as well. So what we said was, okay, whilst that might be a secondary market, let's focus on the primary market at the moment, ensure we get the strategy right, and then expand internationally. Don't jump the gun. And then current results off the back of that have been incredible. Spend is a little bit less, but the campaign's been running for a shorter period of time. But leads are up already 675%, and the cost per acquisition is down 91%. So it made a real difference to the results we were seeing. And yeah, very, very much recommend that to anyone out there. So yeah, if you're a potential client and you're looking at Push and thinking, this could be the agency for me, definitely get in touch. Go through to this website link here, or you can call the new business team on 0203 005 9877. Cheers.